Hello YouTube, it's Dahvie Vanity. I'm here to bring light to a certain topic that I knew I probably should have at some other point, but I was debating whether or not I really wanted to, bring this up versus when maybe I should just let it go considering. But with all the things that are coming to light with Dahvie Vanity recently, I figured that I would shed some light on my situation. That being said, I have two things to say. First and foremost, my last name, Dahvie Vanity, is not due to a following of Dahvie Vanity. It is, I named my YouTube after a female that Nikki Sixx hung out in his junkie days. So, before anybody jumps on me for that, no. I I just happened to be a fan of Dahvie Vanity, but that was not the original. Idea for my name. Secondly, my experience did not go as far as some of these other females have experienced with him, so I am not going to sit here and try and say that mine was just as traumatic. Personally, I'm not entirely fazed by the situation because I don't know. I've had a lot of fucked up shit happen, but that's for another video. But that being said, Dahvie Vanity is a predator, and he needs to be put in prison. And I was debating whether or not I wanted to post this, whether or not I didn't want to, but I figured with everything that's coming to light at this moment, every little bit helps. Now, I don't have fancy editing, so I'm not going to be able to show all the fancy, slideshows and text messages and stuff, because I don't have text messages. It's just a personal experience of when I met Dahvie Vanity and what had happened that night prior, or not prior, after the show, or during the show. I don't remember quite exactly when it was, but I know what happened. So, I attended a Blood on the Dance Floor concert twice in my life. The very first time I was 16 years old, September 6th of 2013. And the second time was in Boise, Idaho with my ex-boyfriend in 2016, I believe. But that being said, this particular incident happened when I was in Dallas, Texas, in the for the 2013 concert. So I will be pulling up. There's me and my little scene kid self attending this Blood on the Dance Floor concert. So I absolutely died for Dahvie Vanity and Javon Monroe. You know how every teen girl, teen boy around this time, mesmerized, and we all wanted to go. So my grandma, as a birthday gift, bought me a ticket and a VIP pass and one for her coworker Leslie, who took me to the show. We had the booked hotel, the flights to Dallas. We made it. I spent, I want to say, 3 hours trying to get ready and poofing up my hair like that and putting the color in it and all this junk. And we get there, and they give us our passes and whatnot. But at this point, this was 2013, so the concert was big. Well, not big, but bigger than what it was in 2016, because at this point, this music era is dying. So I remember we went up there, and we signed our names for our passes. We got our passes, and there was a line of females and a couple of males, I believe, that also had the VIP badges. Now, we were just waiting to be let inside, so once we finally were, there was a line from here to here. Jay was on this side, Dahvie was on this side. I happened to be closer to this side. And eventually, sorry y'all, camera quality is shit, but I eventually made it up there, and I went to go see Dahvie. Now, I complimented his hair. I told him he was absolutely gorgeous, and he said thank you, and if you notice, my lipstick was black in this photo. And it's not in this one. and neither is his because he pecked me on the freaking lips. And that being said, it wasn't any type of like make out stuff, but it was just a mwah, and my lipstick rubbed off. So my lipstick is now the color of his, but I'm 16 and I am going, oh, Dahvie, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we talk a little bit, and then, the line needs to keep moving because he's got all these other fans to go see. So the line moves, and as I'm walking away, he slaps my ass really fucking hard. Like, I remember hearing like a clap noise almost. I talked to Jay for a little bit, and then I went to go see the other bands. I think it was the Relapse Symphony, Farewell My Love, and I'm trying to think, who else was it? I don't remember. But Farewell My Love was there. The Relapse Symphony was there. I was chatting away with them. I took my pictures with Jay. And eventually we were let back outside to the... we were eventually let back out of the venue. And we were waiting. VIP members got first, like, dibs online. So we were waiting at the front of the door. There were a lot of us. And then we... And then finally they let us in again, the VIP members, and some of us bum rushed to the stage, some of us walked around for a little while. I think I ended up going to the front of the stage. I was trying to stay on like this side of it, and my friend and my grandma's coworker Leslie was like, no, let's go to the middle. So we went to the middle and we stood there. We chatted with a couple of people, and Farewell My Love, and I don't remember who went first. I think it was one of them. I do remember this night though that Brett Vondell of the Relapse Symphony stepped on my finger. He was jumping off the stage. Cool little story. But so basically I remember really, really, really having to pee, and this was before Dahvie and the band went upstage. So I tell Leslie that I'm gonna come back. I'm probably not gonna get my spot back up front, but I'm gonna try and force my way back. So I have to go pee. So I go in there, and I go pee, and I'm washing my hands, and Dahvie walks into this bathroom, and he says hi, and I'm like, oh, hi, aren't you supposed to be like backstage? I did blah 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 blah. And I don't remember exactly what he said his reason for being there was, but that he wanted to talk to me a little bit more. And so we started talking. I think it was just about, he said how mature I looked for my age and how I acted, and that he liked the way I was dressing. And like I said, I was dressed very, very horribly. I had like the ribbon gloves on, and I had the blue hair, and I had the blood on the dance floor t-shirt, and I think I had a pair of skinny jeans on and a pair of Converse, and this necklace right here was a blood on the dance floor necklace. So I was talking to him about how I really, really, really love the band. And he said that it really meant a lot to him, and he tried to invite me onto his tour bus, and I said, I really, really can't, because y'all are about to be on soon, and I don't want to, I don't want to lose my spot, because it's in the middle of the freaking concert. Farewell My Love just went, or the Relapse Symphony, I don't know which one went first, but one of them went, and I said, well, y'all are about to start soon, and I want to get back to my spot with my friend. And he was like, oh, well, okay, and he asked me if I liked that he kissed me. And I said, well, yeah, but I wasn't expecting it. I wish you would have told me ahead of time. I've never kissed anyone before, so. And he asked me if I wanted to do it again, and I didn't really have time to answer before he pushed himself on me. He kissed me again. He was rubbing all up on my boobs and rubbing on my butt, and I guess by that time, before anything else could go any further than that, some people were trying to get into the bathroom. Like, I think he heard people walking into the bathroom, and so he, like, stopped and walked out really, really fast. And I didn't get to see him again. Like, I guess he completely forgot that I was even in the crowd to begin with. So, that being said, Leslie was asking me why it took me so long, and, you know, I didn't really want to tell her that a rock star just macked up on me because I'm so flustered. I'm 16 and la-di-da-di-da, and it's happening, and I never really thought much of it, and I never really spoke about it. Now, at the time, it didn't seem like it was much. At this point in time now, I am 23 years old. I have a 1-year-old daughter. And, you know, I have supported Blood on the Dance Floor's music for so long, up until a certain point when I was no longer able to turn a blind eye. When these allegations came out more after more, being a blind fan, seeing Damian Leonhardt coming out and saying that this was happening, but we, as blind fans, bullied her into saying no, that this never happened. You know, that was it for us, and we automatically believed Dahvie, and that's how it needed to be. And now I'm growing up, and I thought to myself, we seriously bullied a sexual abuse victim into apologizing to her rapist. And I don't fucking fly like that. So, like I said, I don't have texts. It was a one-time, really quick experience, and I never saw him again until I was 19 or 20 when I was in Idaho with my ex-boyfriend. But by then, I never really paid much attention to it. I probably should have come out a lot sooner with this, but I didn't know if I wanted to post this. I didn't know if I wanted it out there, if anybody would actually believe me, because I waited so long. I have mentioned before that mine did not go as far as some of these females, these victims that have the actual proof, like poor Damien, or the ones that actually have text messages, and the ones that actually that he manipulated and flew into his place and groomed and sexually abused. My story did not go as far as that. And my heart goes out to all the victims that were affected. That being said, I just wanted to share my one 15-minute rope kiss story. It's not much, and I don't know if anybody's going to believe me because I waited so long to fucking come out with it because I didn't think it would be of any help. But Dahvie Vanity is a predator, and he needs to go to prison and pay for his crimes. I am Melina Vanity. I am more than welcome, I'm more than happy to talk more about this experience if anybody needs me to. But as for right now, that's all I can talk about, so thank you, and I'll talk more about this another time.